Hi students, welcome back to English class. We'll continue with the speech of Chief Seattle. In the previous class, we have seen Chief Seattle expressing his opinion about the Native American tribe. He says that not even a single ray of hope remains for the Native American tribe and that they will meet their end soon. He becomes highly philosophical while describing about when he is describing about the plight of his tribe. Let's see what he says further about the plight of his tribe. A few more moons, a few more winters, and not one of the mighty descendant of the mighty house that once moved over this broad land or lived in happy homes protected by the Great Spirit will remain to mourn over the graves of people once more powerful and awful than yours. Here, what Chief Seattle means to this line is that no one or not even a single descendant or not even a single person of Native American tribe will be remaining to spend or will be remaining on this land, on this great land, to mourn over the graves of people, to visit the graves of the ancestors who were very powerful and hopeful than the whites before. So we'll discuss it in detail. A few more moons, a few more winters. What he means is that the time duration for the Native Americans to survive on this land is very less or it's very short. They can witness only few more moons and few more winters. After that, they will soon perish. And not one of the mighty descendant of the mighty host, mighty descendant, meaning the person belonging to, here the mighty descendant stands for the Native American tribe. So the person belonging to the Native American tribe. Person belonging to Native American tribe. Of the mighty host. So the mighty host stands for Native American tribe. And mighty descendant stands for the present generation of the Native American tribe. That once moved over this broad land or lived in happy homes. That is, before, what was the plight of this Native Americans or how they lived over there is that they lived or they occupied the entire land. They occupied the broad land and moreover they lived very happily over there. And on those days they were protected by their Great Spirit whom they considered as their God. But what is going to happen in the future is that not even a single person from this mighty host will be there to mourn over the graves of the people once more powerful and hopeful than yours. Not even a single descendant or not even a single person will remain in order to mourn. Mourn, you can here it can mean visiting the graves, because the Native Americans had got the habit of visiting the graves of their ancestors. So what he means is that not even a single person will remain to visit the graves of the people who were once more powerful and hopeful than yours. Our tribe, according to Chief Seattle, his tribe was more powerful and they were more hopeful than the whites before. But now what's going to happen is that they can witness only few more moons and few more winters. After that, all will perish. Then not even a single person will remain in order to visit the graves of the people who were once very powerful and hopeful than the whites. But why should I mourn at the untimely fate of my people? So then again he is asking, but what has happened and what's going to happen will definitely happen. So what's the use of mourning? Mourning means crying at the untimely fate of my people. Untimely. Untimely here means the Native American tribe has met their end in a premature manner. That is, they have met their end earlier than they are supposed to end. That is why it's said to be untimely fate. They have met their end early than the nature, than the rule of nature should give end for them. Because of the coming of the white settlers, a very powerful host was made to be downtrodden very soon. So he's telling, why should I mourn at the untimely fate of my people? Then he's giving a great philosophy. Tribe follows tribe. Nation follows nation, like the waves of the sea. So that is the rule of nature. When one tribe vanishes from a particular place, another tribe occupies over there. When the Native American vanishes, it will be occupied by whites. And when the white vanishes, it will be occupied by some other tribe. That's a rule of nature. Tribe follows tribe and nation follows nation. Same is the case with the nation also, like waves of the sea, just like one wave comes soon after the other. It is the order of nature and regret is useless. So he's telling that is a rule of nature, no one can change it or no one can deny the truth. And regret, it's actually regret is useless. So there is no use simply mourning or crying over this matter. Your time of decay may be distant, but will surely come. For even the white man whose God walked and talked with him as a friend to friend cannot be exempt from the common destiny. So he's telling your time of decay, maybe it's distant, maybe you will perish from this place only after 100 or 200 or 300 years of. But anyway, your time of decay may be distant. Maybe you will perish only after a very long passage of years. But it will surely come. But it doesn't mean that you will not perish off from this earth. Definitely you will perish. It will surely come. For even the white man, whose God walked and talked with him as a friend to friend, cannot be exempt from the common destiny. Because this birth and death, it is the destiny. It is something which is destined by God. So whether it comes early or late, it is sure to come. So, even though you are a white man whose God walked and talked with him as a friend, and even though your God is a real friend to you, even then you cannot be exempt from the common destiny. What is the common destiny mentioned here? Destiny mentioned here is the time, that is definitely if you are born, you will die one day. Maybe it will happen after a long passage of years. Even then, it is true that if you are born, definitely you will die one day. Similarly, white tribe will also perish from this earth one day. We may be brothers after all, we will see. So he's telling, so after that, maybe we will be like brothers. We will see. So we will see later. Chief Seattle continues. We will ponder your proposition, and when we have decided, we will tell you. But should we accept it, I here and now make this the first condition. So he is telling, we will ponder your proposition. We will ponder. Ponder means we will think about. We will think about your proposition. Proposition here means conditions. And when we have decided, and once we have decided, we will tell you. That is already a good proposition or a good condition is put forward by the whites. They need the land, they will allow them to live there peacefully. That's a condition, right? So the Chief Seattle or the head of the Native American tribe is saying, let us think about your conditions once more. And once we have decided, we will tell you. But should we accept it, I here and now make this first condition. So he is telling, but before I accept your condition, I here and now make this first condition, but I have got one condition. There is one condition that you have to satisfy first of all. Let's see what that condition is. That we will not be denied the privilege without molestation of visiting at will the graves of our ancestors and friends. So the first condition laid by Chief Seattle is that we will not be denied, we should not be denied the privilege. Privilege means the right. Without molestation. Without molestation means without any disturbance. We should be given the right without disturbing us at all. What is that right? Visiting at the graves of our ancestors and friends. So the right is that, the first right which they need to get from the whites is that, though you occupy our land, One condition is that we should be given the full freedom to visit the graves of our ancestors and friends. We know the Native Americans value their dead ancestors a lot. For them, the burial ground of the dead ancestors is an hallowed area. It is a very sacred area. So, he is telling that though the land, even if the land is given to you, the first condition is that we should not be denied the right, or we should be given the right to visit the graves of our ancestors and friends. Every part of this country is sacred to my people. So he's telling every part of this country. You don't know how much we value the nature. You don't know how much we love this country. So he's telling every part of this country is sacred to my people. It is great or sacred thing for my people. Every hillside, every valley, every plain and grove has been hallowed by some fond memory of, or some sad experience of my tribe. Maybe you don't have much attachment with the nature over here, but it's not the same with us. For Native Americans, every hillside, every valley, every plain, and every grove means the areas where we grow fruits and so, land area, has been hallowed. Everything is sacred for us. And if for everything it is connected with some fond memory. We have some fond memory associated with each and every things of this nature, or some sad experience of my tribe. If it is not an happy memory, there will be some sad experience at least associated with that particular area for my tribe. Even the rocks that seem to lie down as they swelter in the sun along the silent shore in the solemn grandeur, thrilled with memories of the past events connected with the fate of my people. And the very dust under your feet responds more lovingly to our footsteps than yours, because it is the ashes of our ancestors. And our bare feet is conscious of the sympathetic touch, for the soil is rich with the life of the kindred. So, he's telling. Even the rocks that seems to lie down. For you, maybe the rocks, it is a non-living thing. It is something which is dump. As they swelter in the sun, as they swelter means as they become hotter. They become exceedingly hotter because of the sun. For you, the rocks may be something which is very dump when you find them becoming hot in the sun along the silent shore, in the solemn grandeur. The solemn grandeur means during the times of solitude. The solemn grandeur thrilled with the memories of past events. But for us, even the rock has got something related to our past events, or it brings to our mind memories of past events connected with the fate of my people. Even the rock has got a story to say about my people. Or there is a particular story which we can connect with that particular rock, which is something which is like a dump item for you. It has got connected with the fate of my people, and the very dust under your feet responds under your feet. And Chief Seattle is telling, where you stand now, there is the soil under your feet. I am sure it will respond more lovingly to our footstep than yours. That is, here it highlights his love for nature. He is telling that the very dust under your feet, that is the soil where you are standing now, the dust under your feet responds. I am sure that it will respond. It will respond more lovingly to our footstep. It will respond more lovingly to our footstep, to the Native American footstep than yours. All the things in nature is more sensitive towards Native Americans than to whites, because Native Americans have been the great lovers of nature. That is how they treated each and every element of nature. So the same is shown back by the various items of nature to the Native Americans, because it is the ashes of our ancestors. Why the soil responds more lovingly to the Native Americans is because it is the ashes of our ancestors. And our bare feet are conscious of the sympathetic touch, because The reason why the soil responds more to the Native Americans than to the whites is that because these soils are actually the ashes of their ancestors. And a bare feet, that is the feet of Native American tribes, are conscious to their sympathetic touch and they are able to sense the ashes of the their ancestors. For the soil is rich with the life of a kindred. So the entire soil, according to Chief Seattle, it has got the smell, it has got the touch, and it has got the reminiscence or the memories related to their ancestors. So we will end here today. Remaining we'll do in the next class. Till then, goodbye.